Good morning, everybody. Thought I would come live this morning. Haven't done a live in a little while, and that's probably because my wheels feel like they have well and truly been falling off. You know, as I said in my little description there, that I don't always get it right. Everybody sort of always seems to think, oh, Julie, you've got your shit together so well and life just goes really well for you. But behind the scenes, sometimes it's actually not going really well. Some days, yeah, I feel like crap. And that's how I've been feeling lately. Lots been going on. Car got flooded, so I've had no car. Business now also has been flooded, so we've had to move out of our business premises. Lots of new staff to train. Just lots going on where I just haven't really spent any time for me, doing the things that I know energize and light me back up. And so I kind of have been feeling like, and you know, a lot of you will probably resonate with this, I've kind of been feeling like I'm just walking around like a robot, not feeling anything, just going through the motions, and feeling just a little bit dull and not sparkly, and definitely the Julie energy was not there. And I started to really clock that. I started to feel it, and I was like, right, I need to do something about this. But I kept getting into that perpetual cycle where I just don't have time, and I don't have time so to do those things that light me up, and so it kept getting more and more of a spiral until I'm just feeling like just a shell walking around, not like Julie. So this morning, when I woke up, I've been falling into the trap lately of when I wake up, I've been grabbing my phone and then I'm checking emails and replying to messages from clients, all of that kind of thing. And, you know, traditionally what I normally do is first thing when I wake up, I don't look at my phone. I try not to look at my phone until, you know, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning, preferably, because there's just always... You're just always on when you're looking at your phone. So normally I would get up and I would go and I would sit on the beach and I would take a bit of time for myself. I would do a workout, I would journal, and then that would set me up for a really, really good day. But I hadn't been doing it. So what I did this morning is when I hopped up, I had fallen back into that trap. I went to grab my phone and I started to check emails and, you know, client bookings and all that kind of thing. And then I was like, hang on, Julie, you've got a morning where you've got no kids. You've actually got a really big day ahead of you because you have to move all the stuff out of that flood-affected studio. It's going to be big emotionally. You've had a very big emotional week. If you just sit here, Julie, now and check your emails and, you know, flick through your phone, you're going to waste that precious hour that you have. So what I did was I looked outside and it looked like it was about to pour rain, and I went, I don't care. I put on my running clothes. I didn't wear shoes because I know that running bare feet on the sand energizes me and sort of really grounds me. So I went outside and I went, I'm just going to race the rain. And if the rain comes, who cares? I'm going to get wet, but I know that my mindset's going to feel a whole lot better and I'll be so much more capable of tackling the day. So that's what I did. I chose to spend those 40 minutes doing something that I knew would light me up. Yep. And I could have equally spent those 40 minutes checking emails. But those emails are always there. The dishes are always there. The washing is always there. The other things are always there. But if I didn't carve out that 40 minutes, okay, that's 40 minutes that I'll never get back. Whereas those other things, they'll get done, right? But reclaiming that time for me, which is going to re-energize me, and it's really about, you know, reclaiming my mental health and my physical health, that just turned it around. So I went and I ran along that beach. I ran and the rain started to come, and I actually laughed when the rain hit my skin because it just feels good. I got to the end of the beach and I felt like just going and sitting on a rock, which I often do. I like to sit on a rock by the ocean and have some quiet contemplating time. So I climbed the rocks in my bare feet. I went through this little wormhole tunnel and I found a great rock, a very quiet rock to sit on, and I just sat there and I just re-grounded myself, and it just re-energized me. And that little fire that I feel inside myself, that sparkle, that thing that feels like me, started to come back. Yeah? And when I left the rock, I ran back along the beach in the rain, and by the end of that run, I felt like a totally different human. And now I'm going to go into the day, which I know is going to be crappy because I have to move out of the studio again. It's a huge financial impact, and it has increased my workload by 1,000%. But I go into that feeling good. And that is going to have a totally different outcome for me than had I have chosen to sit and do those emails. Yeah, those things will always be there. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about today, is carving out that time. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. We've got that choice. And if we can start to make that choice to choose us, to choose those 40 minutes just to work on our own mental and physical health, the game totally changes and you feel like a totally different human. You show up better for your kids, for your friends, for your family, if you're a business owner, for your clients, for your staff. You just show up better, you feel better, and life is better. So take that time for you, put down the phone, don't worry about the dishes, and the day will be better. So that was my little tip for the day. Take care, everybody, and have a great day.